Welcome back. You're tuned into ET Now Hangouts year-end special. I am Ankita Saxena, and now we have someone who has been a fierce opponent to India on the cricket field, but now he's set to woo the Indian consumers with his entrepreneurial offerings. Well, former Australian captain Steve Waugh teamed up with Tim Thomas to co-found Australia Essence, a venture that brings premium, ethically sourced Australian food, beverage, wellness and lifestyle products to India's fast-growing consumer market. Let's take a look at his entrepreneurial debut. Right off the bat, Steve, you have had a very intimate relationship with India, a very long-standing relationship. First, on the field as a fierce opponent, and then, of course, you're working with the Center of India-Australia bilateral relationships as well. Now you're forging a rather intimate relationship because you have to work with the consumers now through your entrepreneurial offering. And while you have faced the Indian cricket team on the field, how prepared are you to face the challenging Indian consumer of it?
Yeah, good question. Hopefully okay, because I've been coming to India now for 40 years. First tour was back in 1986, so obviously a long cricketing career. Then I got involved in philanthropy, had a long association with India, just finished a photographic book all through India. And now the business venture, Australia Essence. So it's really showcasing Australian products to the Indian market and hopefully making the entry into India a lot easier than it otherwise would be, because it's a little bit complicated to bring your product to India and make it work. So it's either with our team at Australia Essence. Yeah. We hope to make that a smooth transition for people wanting to showcase their products into India. Australia's got some amazing produce, and that is our aim.
In fact, Steve, you have had your ear to the ground because you have been doing a lot of charity work in India. So you, in a way, understand the Indian, you have a pulse on India, if you will. Yeah. What do you think will work for the Indian consumers through your offering?
I think products that are genuine and authentic, that you don't have to sell too much. I mean, that they speak for themselves. They're the products I'm interested in. Every product we introduce today in the Steve Waugh hamper is something I've used and believed in. And I know the owners, I know their stories, they're real people. And I think Indians will see that connection straight away. They've got great backstories. They're in it to make a difference. If they do that, they'll not make money, but it's about producing a good product. And that's what I'm interested in, because when I played cricket for Australia, it was all about having complementary players in a team with different personalities, different character traits. But at the end of the day, they're all playing for the team, and that's what we want to bring products to India that are really worthwhile and are quality.
Steve, in your second innings as an entrepreneur, what are your aspirations?
The same as, I guess, in cricket and philanthropy, is to do the best job I can possibly do. To give it everything and to make sure it becomes a success. And also realise that not every day is going to be successful. There's going to be some downs. That's how you come back the next day really counts. How can you improve your business? How can you make it better? And what are you going to do to make that happen? So it all becomes attitude. It's about learning as well. I wasn't the finished product when I first played for Australia. In fact, I didn't score a century for 3.5 years. I didn't win a test match for 2 years. Yeah. Then we went on to win 16 tests in a row. I became the #1 batsman in the world. So for me, it's about learning, continually trying to get better, be aspirational, and do the best job you can be. So I think the lessons I learned in sport are the same in business. It's about perseverance and bouncing back the next day and getting better.
Okay, so what's the analogy between cricket and entrepreneurship? I mean, you've just started out. Sure. What are the analogies that you can draw? I
think it's back yourself and have a go. Don't doubt yourself. You can achieve anything if you put the work into it and if you have the passion for it and commitment. But you've got to have something. You've got to have the fire in the belly. You can't have people force you to do it. You've got to want to do it yourself.
On that note, thank you, Tim. Thank you, Steve. It was a pleasure talking to both of you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Cheers.